Hi, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Brenda, and I've been spirit-led to do shamanic journeys for people. I'm a tarot card reader and a channeler. And today we're here to read tarot cards for the week, Monday through Monday. And we have CJ. Hello, CJ. Thank you so much for being here. And Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Welcome, welcome. And Paul Freed. Hi, Paul. You'll take a reading? All righty then. I got you started. You win the prize for the first question. So thank you so much for being here. It is, let's see, August the 25th, 2025. And it is a Monday morning, Monday afternoon now, right? And the weather cooled down where I'm at in the middle of the country. Paul says it's 82 in Pennsylvania, and you're at the Allentown Fair. That sounds like fun. 82 is not too bad, is it? It is hot, but it's not like it had been, right? So we are having a little bit of cooler weather, and I woke up this morning. It was 75 and raining. That was just wonderful. Rachel, I got you started. Thanks for your question. And there's Carl Hees. Hi, Carl. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And there's Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline. Thanks for coming. Good to see you here. Yeah, we're reading tarot cards today. So I've got the Shaman cards out, of course, and the Angel Quest Oracle, and the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So they're all really good cards. CJ would love some cards. I got you started. Thank you so much. Jacqueline, I've got you started. I believe I will do what I did last week. I'll pull 5 cards for each of you for the week from Monday to Monday, and then one other oracle card probably. That should work. I think I got all the questions so far. Paul, you had a sausage sandwich, and now you're having funnel cake. Nice. There's Gina. Hello, Gina. Thanks for coming. I've got you started. Let's see, I think I should have 5 questions starred. I think something went wrong. Carl, I have you starred. I think something missed. Yeah. There. Jacqueline says, I just want to align with my purpose better. I trust the process. There's a lot of energy going around in the world right now, isn't there? Solar flares and such. And today I'm feeling a little bit better, and I hope it lasts. I have been up and down still, and this morning I was still dizzy, but at some point that faded away, and I don't feel dizzy now anymore. I actually feel okay right now. So we'll hope that lasts. Time to be a kid, Paul. That's true. Yeah, you guys, Carl has a nice channel. Go check him out. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do. Carl, feel free to put your a link to your channel in the comments. That would be fine. Thanks, Jacqueline. I hope it continues to. It's really quiet in here in my house. I wish I could see all of you. Paul says, tomorrow at the fair is the Alabama country music. The Alabama group? They're awesome. That'll be really fun. But so far, okay, here's who I have started, you guys. I have Paul and Rachel and CJ and Jacqueline and Carl and Gina. So I have 6 questions started. Card reading day. Whoop, whoop. Okay, let me see if I can get the comments to come up on my phone so I can watch them there. Why are they not doing that? I don't understand what's going on there. I can't get the comments to come up on my phone. That's okay. From the land of sky blue waters, the shamans are here. The ancient shamans are here. So let's just ask my guides and angels and see who wants to come in and give an opening greeting to our group today for this gathering we have. CJ says, I love spending my work break with Brenda T and chat friends. Cool. Thanks, CJ. Waltzing Matilda, the Aborigines are here too. I started to hear a story of the Aborigines yesterday, but it kind of faded away and I didn't catch it all, so I want to try to do that again. You're saying Heart Wednesday night? Wow. So much fun. Summertime fun. From the land of sky blue waters, we are here indeed. With bells on. They like to say with bells on. I love it. My dear guides and angels, who would like to come and bring us an opening message for our gathering today? We are here. We are the angels. We want to speak with you today about things that are happening in your world. There are magnificent things going on that you can't see. You will be surprised and you will love it when it comes to fruition. Yes, indeed, there are good things coming down the road for your planet. Have no fear and keep the faith. Say your prayers for the world. Hold the world up to the Father with your prayers, please, we ask. We are the angels, and we're sending you love and blessings. Namaste. Nice. Thank you, dear angels. Thank you so much. Well, wasn't that nice? Oh, you have almost 300 subscribers, only 4 to go? How exciting. Did I cut my hair? It's in a little ponytail. Thanks, Paul. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for being here. Carrie, I believe I missed your question last time, and you're new here, so I definitely want to make sure that I get your question in today. So if you go ahead and put in a question, I'll put you up higher in the list because I think I missed you last time. I didn't mean to do that. That's normal on here. I'm always missing somebody's question. I am waiting for my hair to get longer so I can put it up in a better ponytail. And it's just barely goes in a ponytail now. It's just barely long enough. Thank you, Carl. Okay, let's bring up our questions. And first, let us do a collective reading. It's 3 cards for the collective. Yeah, we'll get Carrie in there. 3 cards for the collective. You know, the quietness of my house is bothering me more than usual today, and I don't know why. There's Akila. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, my house is just too quiet. 4 cards for the collective for this week, Monday through Monday. Monday through Monday for the collective. Dear ones of love and light. Heads up or advice. What is it that you'd like to say? What is it that you would like to tell the people through 4 tarot cards for this week for the collective? Looks like there's some emotions going on, up and down, up and down. This is Carrie, I got you started. Thanks for your question. Okay, so this is for the collective, and the very first card is the 9 of Cups. And cups are about emotions, so these are good emotional times, happy emotional times, being full and content. So this is for the collective at the first of the week. But the very next card is the opposite, which is funny. It is the 5 of Cups, feeling like we've lost something. Going to go right into feeling full and right into feeling like we've lost something. But we need to lift our heads up and look to the sky. All is not lost. There's still things behind you there. And we have the Lover's card. And this is a sign to communicate well in your relationships. Should I put my thumb over those people? Hide those people? So this is the Lover's card, which wants you to take time to take care of your relationships. Be open and honest in your relationships. And let's see, what else? Good communication. What else is the Lover's card for? Just make sure that your relationships are built on trust and respect. Be respectful in your relationships. That's later on in the week. So I don't know what kind of relationship that might be. I guess just generally, not being hateful to each other, right? And then the very last card for the end of the week is the Page of Wands. Look how pretty we are in that picture. We're just standing up proud, holding our head up high. And Spirit is telling us that you are beautiful. You have great powers. You can be proud of yourself. And I think they're telling us that they have some pride in us, that they're there to help us, and they want to help us have these feelings in our hearts for the end of this week. Maybe we're going to need to be puffed up about something. I shouldn't put a bad spin on that. It's the collective. So Akila says, I hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you, Akila. So let's go over here and bring up our starred questions, and we're going to bring Carrie up first because she is new. First time questioner here on this program. Thanks for being here. What a pretty picture. So Carrie's asking, when men that I know die, they sometimes follow me around for days. Do you know what causes this? Oh, well, this isn't a question for the cards, is it? This is a question for my spirit guides. Let's see what we can get for that. Wow, Carrie. They follow you around for days, so you see spirits, apparently. I do not see spirits. I hope you're okay with that. I hope it's not scary for you. Some people find it scary and some people don't. Have you lost very many male loved ones? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer that. Dear ones of love and light, what would you like to say to dear Carrie? You've lost 2. I'm so sorry to hear that. What would you like to say to Carrie about this question she has about people passing away and then hanging around? They love you, of course. That's the first thing I heard. My lip is tingling. We want to say that we are here with you now, my dear. We have not gone far. We can come and go as we please. This is not scary. We are of love and light. We feel close to you and wish for you not to forget us. We want to assure you that our love will never die for you. And this is what we want you to know. Thank you. Dear Carrie, that is what I heard. So I hope that that helps you. That would be a lot to deal with. You're welcome, Carrie. Okay. Wednesday, I'm going to be introducing a woman named Kathy Hefner. She's going to be on bringing mediumship readings here Wednesday at 2 Central Time. And she's a lady I met in a group that was practicing mediumship. And I bragged about her before a couple of weeks ago, I think, about how she did a reading for my granddaughter. And she's just a fantastic medium and so wise and a dear person. And you're really going to love her. And she is just putting up her shingles, starting her business for her mediumship work. And she just takes donations. So she's going to be on here in 2 days. And Carrie, you might like to come back and ask Kathy about that. She's so gifted. And she is going to be just bringing little mini mediumship readings for everyone. And probably more than that, she's a psychic intuitive. And like I said, so wise. So I think you'll really enjoy seeing her on Wednesday. And that would be a good question for her. CJ, you might not be here. Okay. And our next question is from Paul Freed. Thanks for being here, Paul. From the land of sky blue waters. Yeah, Keela. There's Kathy H. Okay, I got to put her comment up here first. That's Paul. These things are moving on me. Blush, blush, she says. Yeah, I was bragging on you. I'm glad you heard it. We're looking forward to having you on here. Thanks for being here today. Paul Freed. From the land of sky blue waters, my shamans are giving me their song, letting me know they're here. The ancient shamans. Okay, Carl, let's pull 5 cards for our dear friend Paul Freed for this week, Monday through Monday. Dear ones of love and light, what would you like to say to Paul through the tarot cards? Advice, cheerleading, heads up. What would you like to say to Paul for this week, Monday through Monday? Can't believe it's almost September, almost Labor Day. I can't believe it. There's still a lot of warm weather left, though. 5 cards for the week for our dear friend Paul. Oh, your very first card you got is the 8 of Wands. And the Wands are about abilities and creativity. And you have this energy coming in really fast for you. Lots of creativity and abilities. So just zooming right in there, getting ready to go in for a landing for you. And your very next card is the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things, and here is a group that are making plans for you. It might be your guides. I often think that when we get this card that our guides are making plans for us. So I think there's something coming in for you that is something about material things, and I think this is going to be good news for you. And then we have the Justice card, Paul. So around the middle of the week, you did get the Justice card. So something that you deserve justice over is coming in for you around the middle of the week. And look, you got the World card, Paul. This is a sign of a completion towards the end of the week, completing a cycle. And when you complete one cycle, you're going to start off on a new one, aren't you? So there's something new coming into your life. And then you did end up with the Page of Wands. We got that card again. I did shuffle these cards. So the Page of Wands is saying, hold your head up high and be proud. Look at you, all dressed up in your fancy clothes. Hold your head up high and be proud. Nice. Spirit's telling you that you can be proud of yourself. And let's pull a shaman card for you, Paul. You're welcome. From the land of sky blue waters, that's the shaman song. They're telling me that they are here. Which one of these beautiful shaman cards is for a dear friend, Paul? Which one has the words on it that he needs to hear at this time? You got the luminous warrior. From the land of sky blue waters, I keep hearing their song over and over again. This is number 32. I think I need better light in here. 32. Either that or I need to clean my glasses, you guys. It's one or the other, probably both. 32. My glasses get so dirty, you guys. I don't know what I do to them. I really don't think I picked them up by the lenses, but sometimes it looks like I did. Okay, Paul, the Luminous Warrior card says that it reminds you it is important to focus on your power and your wisdom and your beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or the world. Remember that intention follows attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel fully empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. That is a terrific card. And I really think I need to clean my glasses. Paul, those were really nice cards. Good for you. Thank you for being here, Paul. Thank you so much. And let's go to the next question, which is Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Rachel says, may I have a reading, please? Absolutely. Absolutely, you may. Okay. I've been thinking about moving to a different spot when I read cards because I'm a little bit crowded here. Rachel H. Rachel, let's pull 5 cards for your week, Monday through Monday. This Monday to the next Monday, 5 cards for our dear friend Rachel H. Over there across the pond. From the land of sky blue waters. I thank you for reassuring me. They keep letting me know that I'm here. I always get a little stage fright before I get on here. And I think I got a hair in my mouth. Five cards for our dear friend Rachel for this week. What would you like to say to Rachel? Heads up or advice? Cheerleading, what would you like to say to Rachel? What does she need to know Monday through Monday? Okay. Rachel, the very first card they got is the Strength card. And Spirit is letting you know that they recognize how strong you are, what personal strength you have. And they're recognizing that in you, and they want you to recognize it too. Know that you're really strong. And you got this terrific card, the Nine of Cups, which is an emotionally content time. That is right around the first part of the week, first half of the week. And then we've got around the middle of the week, we've got some stinking thinking going on. Swords are about thoughts, and they've got you all bound down and blindfolded so you can't see what's really going on. So watch for that around the middle of the week. You might have to get a grip on that stinking thinking. And then towards the end of the week, you did get the Tower card. This is a drastic change. It's not always something bad, or it might just be a little bump in the road. But have no fear about it. But it is a drastic change. Something is going to rock your world. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. There's some kind of plans being made. Maybe it's you that's going to be making some kind of plans to make some kind of changes in your life. But at the end of the week, there's going to be some new plans being worked on in your life. So thank you for that, dear Spirit. And pause 1 minute here. We have Amy. Hello, Amy. Thanks for being here. You'd love to have a reading. I got you started. Thanks for coming in. I saw it. That's okay. And Rachel, let's see which one of these oracle cards. I believe we want the angel cards for you. I was wanting my pendulum to choose the cards that I was going to use for you, but I guess it grew legs and walked off because I can't find it anywhere. Which one of these beautiful Angel Quest oracle cards is for our friend Rachel? What would you like to say to her? Do the angel cards. Angel Quest oracle card for our friend Rachel. You got positive thoughts. These are really nice cards. Number 38. I think Viviani recommended these cards to me. Number 38. Positive thoughts, number 38. Do, 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 do. Waltzing Matilda. The Aborigines are here too, you guys. My Aborigine guides. Okay, Rachel, the positive thoughts card says your thoughts create your reality. The angels are urging you to make a conscious effort to maintain strong and positive thoughts and disconnect from the negative ones. Focus on what it is that you desire and pay attention to your emotions during the day. If you're feeling joyful, chances are you're thinking positive thoughts, and if you're feeling bad, you're probably focusing on what's wrong. Whenever you are experiencing negative emotions, direct your attention to something that makes you feel good. Remember some kind of happy encounter you had, watch an uplifting video, or call a friend who you know uplifts you, pet your dog or cat, or read an uplifting book. You are the only one who creates your reality. Focus wholeheartedly on whatever you wish to bring into your experience and remove from your attention anything you don't wish. With these simple guidelines, you'll be able to manifest whatever you desire in life. Of course, we know that there are things that were planned for our lifetime before we came here. But other than that, there are things that we make a left turn into or a right turn into. So we need to keep trying to stay on the path and forge ahead in a straight manner. And thank you so much for being here, Rachel. I appreciate you. And CJ. Thank you so much for being here, CJ. So let's start out with those 5 tarot cards for you, CJ. Five tarot cards for the coming week, Monday through Monday, for our dear friend CJ. 5 cards for CJ for the coming week. 5 cards for CJ for the coming week. Okay, there's a little ouchie here, but it gets better. So around the first of the week, you've got the 4 of Swords, and swords are about thoughts. So this is a picture of your thoughts taking a rest. So if you're having this mind that is, going a little crazy, spinning around too much, they just want you to take a break from those thoughts. Give it a rest. And the next card's also about thoughts, because the very next card is being stabbed in the back by those thoughts that are just really killing you. So as it shows, that's a dark time with that dark sky. And those thoughts can be pulled out. I would recommend pulling them out one by one or all at once. Just get rid of those thoughts that are harming you like that and let them go. Using mental discipline. It takes a lot of mental discipline to get rid of that kind of serious stinking thinking. And then there's going to be something you're going to walk away from. I guess this is involved with those thoughts that are stabbing you in the back. So they're giving you this advice just to walk away from that, let that go. Leave things that do not serve you behind. And then you got the Temperance card, and this is good advice. The Temperance card, the angel is pouring that water, which represents emotions. Cups represent emotions. The angel is pouring that water back and forth and keeping it even, keeping it on an even keel. The Temperance card, keep your emotions on the level. Don't let them get too high and don't let them get too low. And then the end of the week, you are the winner. Everything turns out good because you got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is their most romantic card, and this is again about emotions. And he is bringing in a new proposal for you in that cup that he's carrying, something about emotions. Something new and good is going to come in, good news. Yeah, he's bringing in some good news that's going to make you emotionally happy. So that's something to look forward to. There's some few bumps in the road earlier in the week, but you get a grip on your emotions and keep them level, and then you get some good news of emotions at the end of the week. So it started out a little rough, but ended up good. And let's pull one of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards for you, CJ. Rachel said that's interesting and helpful. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card. Hold on a second. Okay. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card for a dear friend, CJ. Which one of these cards would you like for her to read about at this time? Which one of these cards is for our dear friend, CJ? These cards are kind of slick. I think they might have a little static electricity. I'm not sure, but they don't want to slide very well. Let's see what we got here. Sisters of the Season. We got all my sisters and me. We are family. Cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. All the sisters are sitting in a tree for some reason today. Let's see what's going on. Number 17 in the book. Yeah, that is a cute kitty, isn't it? 17. When the sisters of the season meet you on your path, They remind you that everything has a natural rhythm, like the seasons, that obey a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Very nice card. Lots of wisdom in that. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for bringing us a question, CJ. I appreciate you. And now let's go to our next one. We have Jacqueline, Mangled Unicorn, and then there's Carl, and then Gina, and then Amy. Jacqueline says, I'll take a card. All righty then. Five cards for Jacqueline's week, Monday through Monday. What would you like to tell dear friend Jacqueline through five cards? From the land of sky blue waters, I keep hearing their song. Thank you so much for reassuring me that I'm not alone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Five cards, Monday through Monday for Jacqueline. What would you like to tell Jacqueline? Okay. The very first card you got, Jacqueline, is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, that picture shows us, first of all, the first thing I always notice is hang on to your money. Take care of your finances. And the second thing I notice is his feet are planted firmly on the ground. So this card is telling you to be grounded. Be really grounded this week. Your very first card, be really grounded this week. You're welcome, CJ. And then look, your next card is the Sun. This is a sign of good luck. The light's going to be shining on you. And look how happy that little guy is riding that white horse. And the white horse is a sign of happiness and good luck also. So that was a terrific card to get. That's early in the week. Middle of the week, yeah, there's a little disappointment. Nothing treacherous, just, heads hanging low there a little bit in the middle of the week. But lift up your head and look up to the sky. Things aren't all that bad. The very next card towards the end of the week is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, bringing in a message about good news about emotions. Cups are about emotions. So there's going to be something to be happier about towards the end of the week. You go from this into that right away. So this, heads down, doesn't last very long, because right after that, the Knight of Cups comes in. And then your very last card is the Eight of Pentacles, and this shows you working at whatever it is that you have going on in your life. So just staying busy and keeping one foot in front of the other and just keep on working steadily. And that was your cards for the week, Jacqueline. And then let us pull one of the Angel Quest Oracle cards for you. One of the Angel Quest Oracle cards for a dear friend, Jacqueline. From the land of sky blue waters, thank you, my dear guides. They are here in such a strong way today. They might have something to say. We might have to ask them at the end of all the card readings if they wanted to say something. Because they're sure giving me their songs over and over again. They're like, hey, we're here, we're here. So I'll have to try to remember to do that. Which one of these beautiful cards is for a dear friend, Jacqueline? Angel Quest Oracle. These are great cards. Oh, what is this? Divine Perception. Neat card. The angels are directing you to perceive the situation from a higher state of consciousness. That is number 5 in the book. Number 5 in the book. Jacqueline, it says, observing what is happening from your own limited viewpoint has prevented you from seeing the bigger picture. You have selected this card because the angels are guiding you to perceive whatever you are focused on from a higher state of consciousness. They're urging you to share Spirit's vision of peace, unconditional love, and happiness for all. When you begin observing in this elevated frequency, you will refrain from blaming others, admit if you have been contributing to the situation, and shift your focus to what you can do to resolve the problem. You'll be able to see through the eyes of all those in your path and understand why they do certain things. As you go through each day, set the intention of seeing through the eyes of Spirit. Realize that everyone is a divine being of love and light, and reclaim your power. Whatever you focus upon grows, and by perceiving through the eyes of Spirit, you will awaken the divine within everyone you encounter, and you will begin the wonderful ripple effects of people remembering who they really are. Interesting. Thank you for that, Spirit. Well, those are the cards we got for you today. Jacqueline, I'm so thankful that you came. Good seeing you here. Thank you so much. And our next question is from Carl Heese. And then Gina is next. And then Amy. And if there are other questions, I don't have them yet. I'll have to go back and look through the comments when I'm done with Amy. So right now, Carl is up. A message from my guides for this week. Do, 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 do. Waltzing Matilda. Those of you that are new here, my shaman guides and my Aborigine guides give me songs. Angels give me songs. There's a song for the angels. There's 2 different songs for the angels. There's a song for Jesus. There's a song for my higher self. And I know that they often use songs for a lot of you too. So there's a lot of different songs with a lot of different words that can give us all kinds of different messages through a song. Thanks, Carl. Wouldn't it be something if I didn't miss anybody's question today? I better not speak too soon. 5 cards for our dear friend Carl for the week, Monday through Monday. Monday through Monday. 5 cards for our dear friend Carl. Oh, good cards, Carl. So your very first card is that 8 of Pentacles. There you are, working, steadily working. They're seeing you doing that. And sometimes, often it seems on card reading day, there's a card that we keep getting all the time. It's like the card for the day. And this 3 of Pentacles seems to be it today. That something is being planned for you about material things. Yay! And then we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is coming in a very strong way. Look at him rushing forward really fast with that red cape on and that sword up in the air. Swords are about thoughts. So this is an energy that is coming in fast for you, and it just might carry you away with it. So hang on. And look at this. You got the 3 of Cups, celebrating a happy emotional time with friends and family. And would you look at this? You got the Wheel of Fortune card that is spinning you right into a new beginning, and good things are on the way for you. Spinning yourself into good fortune. Yay. Yay, Carl, you got good cards. And then let's pull a shaman card for you. From the land of sky blue waters. Do, 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 do. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Carl? The middle world. The middle world. Number 36, Carl. Let me see. Carl says, wow, I really hope it happens soon. 36. 36, 36, 36. The middle world. The middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening. The middle world shows up when conditions are favorable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate. Move forward as heaven and earth are smiling on you now. The time is right, so be expedient but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. Man, you got a whirlwind of good cards today. Gina says, yippee, Carl. Yeah, you got a whirlwind of good cards. Good for you. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your help. And our next question is from Gina. And then Amy. Gina says, hi, Brenda. Can I please have a card for the week? Much appreciated. And Carl says, yes. 5 tarot cards for our dear friend Gina, Monday through Monday this coming week. Heads up, advice, what would you like to say to our dear friend Gina through the cards? Dear ones of love and light, guides and angels. All of your guides and angels are here watching and waiting and listening, hanging out with us in a big old group together. You're so welcome, Carl. 5 cards for Gina, Monday through Monday. Nice. Gina, your very first card for the week is the Page of Swords. And this is Spirit telling you that you are courageous and strong. And I always think this looks like you're ready to whack down anything that gets in your way. You are courageous and strong, and they're recognizing that. You have another sword card, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords listens to the advice of others. So they're advising you to take that advice to, you might want to listen to the advice of others right now. And the Queen of Swords is holding her hand out towards someone there that's nearby here, indicating that she is wanting to listen to what they have to say. And then we've got the Page of Cups. That's that silly fish in the cup. Cups are about emotions. And they're like telling us a joke with that fish in the cup. And they're saying, lighten up. Around the middle of the week, you're going to want to lighten up and not take things too seriously. And then later on towards the end of the week, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things. And this knight is the slowest knight. He's very sturdy and sure-footed. So it's coming in kind of a slow but sturdy and steady way, bringing in good news about material things for you. And I love the High Priestess card. This is towards the end of the week. And there could be situations towards the end of the week that you need to use your intuition to figure out what is best. The High Priestess is very intuitive. She uses her intuition. The black, the white, the yin, the yang, her strong intuition. And so they're saying that towards the end of the week, depend on your intuition to help you be discerning about things that are in your life at that time. And thank you so much. And let us pull an angel card for you, Gina. I can't remember, Carl. I just lost control of my cards, you guys. They got away from me down here in this desk drawer. I'm laying them down in. I better shuffle them a different way. Waltzing Matilda. From the land of sky blue waters, we are here with you, my dear. Which one of these beautiful angel cards is for our dear friend Gina? Positive thoughts again. We got that earlier for someone else. Positive thoughts. The angels are advising you to focus on solutions instead of problems. You know, that's all we need to say about that. I don't need to read what's in the book. We know about positive thoughts and what they do for us. The angels are telling you to focus on solutions instead of problems. Terrific advice for all of us. Thank you, angels, and thank you, Gina M., for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for bringing us a question. And then we have Amy. And then I'll have to go through the comments to see if someone else had a question, because these are the only ones I have starred right now. And Amy is saying, I'd love to have a reading as well. I've been receiving signs and synchronicities like crazy, and I would love something more personal. Gina says, I really needed to hear that right now. Hugs. Hugs right back at you. From the land of sky blue waters, waltzing Matilda. I think they're wanting to talk. I think that might be what's going on. Amy. Thank you, Carl. That's good news to hear. Amy says, I'd love to have a reading as well. I've been receiving signs and synchronicities like crazy. Isn't that fun? That's so exciting. Five cards for our dear friend Amy. What would you like to tell Amy through this week, Monday through Monday, the coming week? Five cards for Monday through Monday for our dear friend Amy. Dear friend Amy. Amy says, I love them. I do too. Of course, I would like to hear your whole story, but we can't right now, but maybe we can sometime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, Amy, these are the cards we drew. Your very first card of the first part of the week is the Two of Cups. This is some kind of partnership that's going to be, well, this is just like right now, like starting right today and tomorrow, some kind of a new partnership coming in for you. Cooperation, there's some kind of a deal coming in for you and someone else. So you just, if that does come to pass, just be careful that you create this new partnership with respect and discernment. And then your very next card, we've been getting this card a lot today too, is the Eight of Pentacles, working steadily, working. Hi, Randy, thanks for being here. Steadily working. And around the middle of the week, there's going to be a lot of choices possibly that could come up for you. Some of them are fantasy, some of them are real. So if a bunch of choices come up, they want you to take it easy and take your time and be discerning about picking out which ones are correct for you. Too many choices can really be a struggle, so just be careful with that. There might be something trying to fool you. And then later on, towards the end of the week, it shows that with the Seven of Pentacles, that your efforts will have paid off. You will find out that everything you've done and stacked up there and saved will pay off for you. Randy says the new earth is here. Hallelujah, the new earth is here. And then, Amy, you end up with Hierophant. This suggests that this is not time to do anything new. That is a time to stick with the tried and the true. And that's towards the end of the week. And that was your cards for this week, Monday through Monday. Thank you, Amy. And let's pull an angel card for you. I just love the angel cards. An Angel Quest Oracle card for our dear friend Amy. Angel Quest Oracle card for our dear friend Amy. You're welcome, Amy. Is Leah here too? I didn't see Leah come in. Yeah, we can take more questions. Thank you, Carl. An Angel Quest Oracle card for our dear friend Amy. Yeah, when I'm pulling the cards, I can't see very much of the chat, so thank you, Carl, for doing that. Your card that we got from the angels for you, Amy, is Going Within. Beautiful cards. The angels are asking you to calm your mind and feel the power of spirit within you. Let's see what else the book has to say about that. Number 23. 23, Going Within. Just as a lotus flower is able to emerge from muddy waters, going within will enable you to rise above uncertainty and struggle, tapping into the magnificent understanding and peace of the divine light. The angels are urging you to quiet your thoughts, and this allows higher consciousness to flow into your awareness. Meditation's a good way to go. Discover the type of meditation that most resonates with you. You may wish to create a sacred space to make this practice more meaningful. And meditation is not the only way to experience the magnificence inside of you. Devote time in the beginning of each day to focus on your many blessings. Going within regularly with the method that resonates with you most will enable you to feel your connection with everyone and everything and help you tap into divine intelligence. Nice. Terrific. Terrific. Thank you for being here, Amy. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for bringing us a question. So I need to find, Amy said I absolutely needed to hear that. Good. You're welcome. So let me see what other questions are in here that I missed. Leah. Leah says, may I have an outlook for the next 3 months? Sure, let's try to do that. That should be interesting. The outlook for the next 3 months. Instead of pulling cards for 1 week for you, we'll pull cards for 3 months for you. Thanks for being here, Leah. I hope you're doing okay. KK, hello. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited to see you. You guys, KK is a gifted, intuitive lady. Just dripping with wonderful gifts. Leah says I'm doing so much better. Yay. 5 cards for Leah for the next 3 months. 5 cards for Leah, an outlook for Leah for the next 3 months. What can you tell Leah through these cards for the next 3 months? 5 cards doesn't seem like a lot for 3 months, does it? cards. Waltzing Matilda. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, Leo, I know that you read cards too, so you might want to put your own interpretation on these. Of course, all of you are always welcome to go ahead and put your 2 cents worth in the comments if you want to comment on the cards. I don't claim to know everything about the cards, but anyway, you got some pretty good looking cards here, Leo, for the next 3 months. It starts out with the Page of Swords, and you are powerful and strong. That's what the Spirit's telling you through this card. And I always think, Leo, that this card is telling you that you are ready to whack down anything that comes in your way. And then we have for you the next card is the Three of Wands and new beginnings. Yeah. And the Three of Wands is making plans, looking out at the horizon, looking out into the future. You are a creator, and you can create what it is that you want to come into your life. Visualizing. You can see that he's looking out, towards the future. He's visualizing. And visualizing is a way that we can create. And then you did get the Five of Swords. And there could be some aggressiveness, some bullying going on around the middle of this time period, of middle of the 3 months, that you might have to stand up for yourself with. But also, this card also tells us not to isolate ourselves. So that could be what it is saying for you. And then you got the 10 of Cups, happiness. A time of happiness and celebration with friends and family. A really good time of contentment somewhere towards the end of this time period. And your very last card is the Chariot. Moving forward on your path with determination. Awesome. Those are terrific cards for the next 3 months. And Sal Rods. Hi, Sal Rods. Thank you for being here, dear. I'm so happy to see all of you here. And Leo, I'm also going to pull a Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card for you. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. That's my song I made up about these cards. The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Leah says, a new apartment coming. A new life and a new apartment. Wow. Which one of these beautiful Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards is for our dear friend Leah? Our dear friend Leah. Oh, the Dream Walker. The Dream Walker. It says, dreams, the collective good and illusions. Let's see what the book says. Number 8. Number 8. When the dream walker is your ally, dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are 2 kinds of those, the small self, those of the small self and those of the divine. Spirit has a dream for you that is yours alone, and all you need to do is ask and it will unfold like magic. Thank you. That's a terrific card. Terrific card for a dear friend, Leah. Leah says, I will be 40 minutes away from here, but 5 minutes from my grandson. That is good news. Thank you, Leah, for being here. I appreciate you bringing in a question. And I'm happy for you. A new apartment and a new life. Yeah, that sounds great, Sally, doesn't it? Good for you, Leah. So, have I missed anybody's questions? Have I missed anybody's questions? What do you guys think? Do you see any questions in the comments that I've missed? If I haven't missed someone's question today, you need to write it down in the calendar because it is an unusual day. Let me see what KK is talking about. Thank you so much, Brenda. Much appreciated. I absolutely loved working with you. Your energy is lovely and your readings are spot on. Thanks, KK. I appreciate that. I haven't seen you for a long time. We were in Zoom meetings together for a while. Is your grandson in Aquarius, Leah? That's fun. And you're the last of 8 kids? Wow. Wow, close to the grandson. Whoop, whoop. How fun. Well, I just want to ask my shaman guides and my Aborigine guides if they want to say something. Maybe they don't, but I'm going to take a second to ask because I kept hearing their songs all the time. Oh, yeah, Carl, that's a great idea. KK, you want to come on YouTube with me? Absolutely great idea. Love you, Leah. Let's sing Matilda. Well, let me just quiet down here for a little bit and settle my nerves some. I get a little nervous. KK, yes, please. All righty then. Let me put up my email. That's my email, KK. It's my ridiculous long email. imagine.with.me.brenda@gmail.com. Email me so we can get a hold of each other. Oh, that's exciting. So exciting. Thank you. Thanks for that suggestion, Carl. Okay, now I'm going to settle down and be quiet. My dear shaman guides and Aborigine guides, is there something you would like to say to the group today? Indeed there is. We always like to talk to them and you. The group is beautiful and we appreciate you. We would like to say that there are good things coming indeed down the road for everyone in this group. You are all blessed beings on this earth. You all have a special path to go on, and all of you have found it, and you are going on your way, on your separate paths, each with different gifts, each with different stories. This is good. Variety is the spice of life, like they say. You are meant to have different experiences and different gifts. So everything is not mundane, and they're making me cry. So everything is not mundane. I got a little off the path there. I got a little off my path. When I started crying, it made me cut off. What else would you like to say to this group? You are beautiful people, each and every one. You are loved. You are so loved. Never forget, you are so loved by the Father from above. He's all around you. He's everywhere, you know. He is in the air you breathe. The Father surrounds you and his love surrounds you. You are being held up. Each one of you matter. Don't ever forget. And this is the message we have for you today. Namaste. Oh, that was nice. Thank you so much, dear ones. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't know what's going on in the comments anymore. I've gotten lost. I'll have to look at them some more tomorrow whenever they come up. I usually always remember to enable the comments to be visible when this program's watched later, but they won't be available today. They will be available tomorrow. And thank you, Rachel. That was a comforting message. So I guess we are complete here, and I want to advertise some more for Wednesday. Hope you all can come back. Same time, same place, Wednesday 2 Central Time on my channel, because my new friend, Kathy Hafner, is going to be on here. And she is very gifted, intuitive, and medium. And I have recently received a mediumship reading from her. And she's just super fantastic. You're going to love her. So bring your mediumship questions on Wednesday. And now I'm looking forward to getting KK on here too. So good times. Let the good times roll, you guys. I'm going to be really happy all the rest of the day. And Carl says, thanks to all here, and Brenda always for your positive energy. And thanks, Carl, and thank you for being here and helping out so much. So bye, everybody. And remember, like Jesus says in the Course in Miracles, that angels always hover near. Talk to them, call on them. They want to hear from you and they want to help you. See you soon. Bye-bye.